Canelo Alvarez spoke about his potential return to the 175-pound division, his upcoming fight against William Skull this May, as well as how he sees his September fight against Terence Crawford as some sort of redemption in relation to his first loss against Floyd Mayweather. So during his interview with Ring Magazine and Mike Coppinger, Canelo spoke about many things, including the fights he's got lined up and a potential comeback to light heavyweight sometime next year. Now, before we dive into his 175 plans, Canelo admitted that he's got a few reds on his ledger, and one of them, of course, was when he lost to Floyd Mayweather. Canelo said that looking back now, he may have needed more years and experience when he fought Floyd Mayweather. After all, Canelo Alvarez was only 23 years old at that time. So Canelo explained that he doesn't regret fighting or even losing to Floyd because the lessons he learned after that fight is not only monumental, but also basically led to where he is right now. Now, with that being said, Canelo Alvarez suggested that by fighting Terence Crawford, who has a very similar style to Floyd Mayweather, could very well be the closest thing and his only chance to show people that he has improved and learned from that loss. Not only that, as well as kind of showcasing what if this version of Canelo Alvarez fought that version of Floyd Mayweather. Basically, how it would have played out differently, or would it still play out the same? Despite this, however, at the end of the day, personally, I don't think we'll ever truly know due to obvious reasons. Not to mention the fact that despite Crawford and Mayweather being somewhat similar in style, multiple factors such as age, weight, and just overall skill set between the two fighters are completely different. Moving on, Canelo also went on to speak about how losing doesn't necessarily define someone's greatness or even undermine someone's accomplishment. Canelo, who's been professionally fighting for 20 years now, who early on during his career was fighting 3 to 4 times per year, also advised the younger generation of fighters to basically not be caught up with the stigma that undefeated means being the best. Canelo basically suggested that today's young fighters should take the risk while they're young and capable and not to worry about losing because sometimes you need to lose for you to win. Now, speaking of losing, Canelo Alvarez also spoke about his second loss, which is of course against Dmitry Bivol. Canelo said that a rematch with Bivol has never left his mind and that he really just wants to clear this red off his ledger. Canelo explained that Dmitry Bivol is the only fight at 175 that he wants to be involved in. Canelo Alvarez circled back to the whole winning through losing concept and said that he now knows what he could have done better. He also added how he basically fought Bivol with only one hand at that time due to his left hand being injured, plus the fact that he was in the worst physical condition he's ever been in due to his inability to properly train as he was suffering not only a hand injury but also a bad knee. Canelo also said that contrary to what critics are saying, Bivol is not a cherry pick gone wrong. Even though at that time Bivol wasn't as big of a name as he is now, Canelo said that if you take a look at him from a boxer's perspective, you'll see that he truly is a great fighter. But yeah, Dmitry Bivol and a rematch with him is the only light heavyweight fight Canelo is willing to be involved in, well, at least for the time being. Canelo Alvarez, who arrived in Saudi Arabia 3 weeks in advance for his upcoming undisputed fight against IBF champion William Skull, said that after agreeing to fight in Riyadh, Canelo told everybody during negotiations that the North American fans must and needs to witness this fight at the same time that they're used to watching. Canelo said that he doesn't care if he needs to wake up early and fight before sunrise or do some butt whooping before breakfast. He emphasized that it's very important that the US and Mexico fans witness this fight at the same time that they're used to watching, because at the end of the day, he is where he is and was able to achieve everything because of the fans who have supported him for the past 20 years. So yeah, Canelo is basically telling Saudi Arabia that if you want me here, fine, but my fans back home will not celebrate Cinco de Mayo in the afternoon. We're gonna adjust to their time zone and not the other way around. Anyway, what are your thoughts about this, and how do you feel about Canelo's statements about being undefeated doesn't define someone's greatness? Let me know in the comment section. Thank you so much for watching, and as always, please don't forget to click that like and subscribe button for more quick talks.